Hey guys, this is Jared with Lightshine 3D Services. I just wanted to do a little video today, a little bit different than normal, to talk about cleaning tumblers after you laser them. A lot of times people will laser a tumbler and it leaves this residue. Usually it's the color of the powder coat that you're burning through. And people think that it's just their laser's not cutting all the way through the coating, but that's really not the case. A lot of times what happens is your laser's heating up the metal, and as your laser typically is vaporizing the material, if the metal gets so hot under the laser's power that the powder coat, as it's being vaporized, it tends to kind of melt back onto the cup and it gives you this residue. And I want to give you some examples of that. But I also wanted to talk about the cleaners used. Most people are going to say Fast 505 from Zepp is good. Some people will say Goof Off in this yellow spray bottle with the red handle is the best stuff to use. I prefer the Goof Off over Fast 505 for a couple of different reasons that I'm not really going to talk about right now. But I started running out of my Goof Off yesterday, and I was running a couple of hundred cups, and I wanted to see what else I had that worked well. And I remember someone posting about this a long time ago. This LA is totally awesome. So I bought some. This comes from, let me see if I can get a better zoom here, or a better focus. This comes from the Dollar Tree. So big bottle like this cost only $1, and it works well. It doesn't work quite as well as the Zepp and the Goof Off when you spray it on a rag and wipe. But if you spray it directly on the cup and let the cup set for a few seconds, it works insanely well. And I wanted to show that. Plus, it's very harmless on your skin. And that's the reason I don't really like the Zepp. It has some pretty strict warnings about it being absorbed in the skin, can cause some serious problems. Goof Off doesn't have quite as bad of warnings on that. The LA is Totally Awesome doesn't have any warnings like that. In fact, it mentions on the bottle that you can use it to get overspray of paint off your hands. So that's a pretty opposite the warnings that you find on these other chemicals. So anyway, I just wanted to show you a couple of things with a couple of cups I was doing. Move the cleaners out of the way. So these two cups here were done with the exact same laser settings. I'm going to see if I can get it in focus enough. You can see this one's pretty good. Came out pretty clean. I still always clean my cups when I'm done lasering. But look at this one. You've got all kinds of blackish residue on the cup. So I'm going to show you how I clean these two cups using the exact same method with this LA is Totally Awesome. So all I do, I'll start with the relatively clean cup. I just take the cup itself. Normally I do this over a trash can, but I want to get it in the video. And I just spray a quick spray of the LA is Totally Awesome. Now after waiting just a few seconds with it sitting there, I'm going to take the cup and give it one good wipe. And it comes out perfectly clean. Now I usually take the cup and polish it up just a little bit so I don't have any residue left on the cup before I package it. But there you have it. Good cup. Now I'm going to do the same exact thing on the one that normally people would think wasn't burned all the way. Okay. Let me see if I can zoom in here and get you in focus so you can see what's actually happening here. You can actually see the residue like running off the cup. And in just a few seconds, this thing is going to be bright without me even doing anything to it. That's enough time right there. Same wipe. Get you back in focus here. Look at that. Now again, that's a cleaner you can get at the dollar store. You can buy it in these big bottles. You can buy it in a spray bottle. But I would totally recommend this just because it's safe on your hands. You don't have to worry about having to wear gloves and all that near as much as you do with the Goof Off and the Zepp 505. So anyway, I hope this helps. Hopefully you understand a little bit more about what's happening when the residue's left on your cup. It's not necessarily that you're not burning it all the way through. It's that it sometimes kind of heats back and sticks back to your cup before it vaporizes and goes through your exhaust system. So anyway, if you have any questions or whatever, just comment or find me on the Facebook groups. I'll catch you later.